So I feel like content creation has changed who I am as a person because I've become more confident.
You can't be a content creator without creativity. You have to have some sort of nuanceness or uniqueness to yourself that you're putting out.
Every day I get to learn something new.
You just have to start and not stop.
I started with whatever I had, Mica Techno back then. Hey, shout out to that techno.
You've probably liked a reel today, maybe even shared a funny TikTok or watched your favorite YouTuber. But have you ever thought, is content creation just for fun, or can it actually pay the bills? And what if I told you that your phone, that device in your hand right now, could be your ticket to fame, fortune, and even freedom? In this episode, we dive into the world of content creation in Kenya, the myths, the realities, the struggles, and the success stories. And most importantly, we ask, is it really worth it? But before we get into it, we had to go to the streets and ask a few Kenyans a simple question. Would you quit your job to become a full-time content creator?
Okay, would I quit my job to become a content creator? I would say I wouldn't quit. No, I wouldn't.
No, I won't leave my full-time job.
No, I wouldn't.
For me, it will depend.
I would not quit my job that's already giving me a stable income to venture into a risky business that can either make me flourish, succeed and earn money, but at the same time fail or not even earn anything at all.
I feel like my job is financially sustainable, while content creation is going to take some time for it to be financially stable. So I won't leave my job because I will be putting myself at risk. Maybe I might do my job and still do content creation as a side hustle.
As much as I'm trying to do content creation, which is actually good, I need a stable source of income. You know, you need to it's something you need to invest in. It's not something that you can fully depend on because you need some sense of capital to have such a platform.
It will depend on the nature of what am I going to do in my content creation.
It varies because at the end of the day, I would say yes, because at the end of the day, I can make a little bit of more money.
Clearly, opinions are split. But to truly understand what it means to be a content creator, we need to hear from someone who is actually doing it. Lined up for you today are exclusive conversations with two of your favorite content creators who have turned their passion into careers. Meet Chero, a Kenyan content creator who started off just by posting for fun, and now she has built a name for herself in the digital space.
I do content creation. The type of content I do are skits that are relatable to everyday life, be it current affairs or just relatable things people go through. So I turn it into like something lighthearted or a small little skit someone can relate to. There was a video I made about the sound on the TikTok was that's basically a girl going to a yacht and enjoying soft drinks and whatever, and I captioned it as during COVID, yeah. Right, when politicians would say like, oh, we are facing the same problem, yada yada, but at the same breath they're the ones having all the money and enjoying themselves. So I made a short skit about that got more traction. I got a lot of traction. You can't be a content creator without creativity. You have to have some sort of nuanceness or uniqueness to yourself that you're putting out, right? And that uniqueness is not necessarily stable. So there are times you'll face creator's block, right? And people are expecting you to post videos, but you don't even know what you don't know what to put out, and you also don't want to put out mediocre work. So to try maintain that stasis of good content and that consistency there is kind of hard, right? Because if you have one slip towards your content, then it will show in your numbers and your traction, and people will go somewhere else where they're they're being consistently given that. Yeah. I want them to pick a camera up themselves and try make their first video at least even get 100 views, and try make people want to watch them. Yeah, that's all I have to tell them. Yeah. If you're this independent person and you want to get into content creation, the answer is now. As much as it's cliche, but cliche things are true. That's why they're cliche, right? That you just have to start and not stop.
Before we continue, is content creation a career or is it a hobby? Let's hear what you have to say.
I think it's a hobby. There are people who have the skills and others don't have the skills.
I think it's more of a hobby at first because you're doing something that you end up doing, but you need to invest in it. Again, you need to invest in something that you enjoy doing, and I think that's a hobby at first.
If this is something that is your thing, you're very good at it, you can flex at it, it's your ability, it's your talent, I feel it can be a career. If I look at people like Jugush, they have made it a career out of themselves, out of putting themselves out there. So yeah, it can be a career.
For someone it can be a career, for other people it can be an hobby, because there are some people who are doing content creation and they are so good at it and they have made it to be a career and it's paying them well. So that depends on the person.
Maybe you can start out as a hobby, you know, just take some time aside to venture into that field, see how it's going for you. If you start to grow with your audience and brands start approaching you, giving you brand deals, sponsorships, you can just turn that into a real-time thing, you know, a whole job which is generating income for you monthly, depending on how passionate you are about it.
Next up, meet Flowway, a creative powerhouse using social media to turn talent into income.
My journey started in high school. Funny enough, nilikuwa wale wa kuandika the things I wanted to do in life, and one of them was a YouTuber. So at the time, I used to love watching, what's her name? A content creator called Kit Candy. I felt like I resonated with her because she was plus size and I'm plus size. Always lazima tu ikuwe kitu ya food. So she created content around food. She used to make food, alafu do videos about it. So nilikuwa like, when I grow up, I want to be like Kit Candy. Even the story yangu ilianza. One of the challenges was the numbers, because you feel demotivated. Okay, you can imagine the effort I put in thinking of a restaurant, asking in advance, can I film? Alafu spending money, alafu I sit down, edit, there's music, there's everything, alafu napata 200 views. Another challenge was finances, because at first when I started, I had talked to my mom about it. Na she was willing to help. So alikuwa ananipea budget ya 2000. Alafu nikienda restaurant napata chakula inaanzia 25. I'm just like, hakuna budget friendly food naweza review. One advice I'd give an upcoming content creator, just create. Create. Because I've noticed, hata mimi, I'm an audience to someone. Ndio nikufollow, I like you as a person. I just don't like the content you create. You are the one creating it, so I like you as a person. So just create and start, and don't let the doubts in your head make you not to start. Start with whatever you have.
Two creators, two journeys, but the message is clear. Content creation is more than just fun and games. But what does it take to actually make it in this space? So, after everything we've seen, what do you think? Is content creation a real career or just a side hustle? One thing's for sure, the digital world isn't slowing down. And whether we like it or not, content creators are shaping the way we consume, connect, and create. And maybe, just maybe, the next big content creator is watching this video right now. Maybe it's you.